All right. So good morning, everyone. Let's go through our little spiel. It's getting shorter and shorter. Got my good buddy Shaylee with us here today. Shaylee is one of our recent graduates of our teacher training school. She is a great teacher in her own right. She has a really nice practice, beautiful practice, and her teaching style is very much into the breath and slow movement. So we'll have to get her to come out and play with us one day. As you all know, we are a donation-based program. So if you can, and you're in a spot where that makes sense for you and your family to do right now, then absolutely please help us support the studio so we can come back stronger. If you are still struggling, someone lost a job and things are just very tight, please continue to come back and see us as much as you possibly can. I make it easy. You know how to get on because you're on already. All right, today's class is a level 1 class, maybe 1+. We're just going to have some fun today, stretch it out and get some movement going and get you ready for the rest of your day. Okay? So that said, let's come up top of the mat. All right. So Shaylee's always going to be facing forward. I'm going to be turning sideways and forward, just depending on what we're doing. All right. Let's shake the hands out a little bit. Just drop the hands down by your side. Tuck your tailbone to neutral. Good. Don't clench the tush. Just tuck that tailbone slightly under. Reach through your fingertips, and I want you just to close your eyes. The body's going to start to come into a natural sway. That could be somewhat round and round. That could be a little bit side to side. I'm going kind of side to side right now. Don't dictate how it sways. Let it sway the way it wants to sway. There's no right or wrong movement right now. Good. Let's blink the eyes open. Inhale the hands up way high to the sky. Reach them up high toward the sky. Interlock your fingers to the webbing and then push your palms straight up. Set your shoulders down. So if you're way forward with the arms, it just means you have tight shoulders. There's nothing wrong with that. Start to bring the arms back. Maybe they're here. Maybe you can get them all the way behind the ears. Wherever you're at is fine. Keeping this nice opening here. Thinking about closing your ribs just a touch. Good. Let's just tilt a little bit towards the right side. Breathe nice and easy here. Push the left hip towards the left wall. Good. Let's come back up. Set your shoulders down again. And let's tilt the other way. Breathe nice and easy here. One more breath here. Good. And then let's come back up. Good. Big inhale here. Release the fingertips high to the sky. Exhale and twist. Right hand forward, left hand back. Try to keep your hips forward. Good. Inhale, hands high. You square yourself forward. Exhale and twist. Left hand forward, right hand back. So we're not trying to get the hips into this party. This is just an upper thoracic twist. Good. Inhale, hands high. One more time, right hand forward, left hand back. Draw that right hip back as you reach the right hand forward. Inhale, hands high. Last time, exhale and twist. Left hand forward, right hand back. So as you reach that right hand back, draw the right rib cage back, pull the left hip back at the same time. Good. Hands to the high. Reach them up high towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Just let yourself melt down over your thighs. Hang nice and heavy here. Maybe you grab opposite elbows. Sway a touch side to side. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. We're just starting to wake up our bodies. Let's take the feet a little bit wider, maybe getting close to hip width apart. One more big breath here. And let's release the hands down to the mat. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Big step back with that left foot, left hand to the mat, right hand to the sky. Nice, easy twist here. Left hand down, right hand high. So Shaylee has a really nice practice here. So she's drawn her right knee in nice and tight. Now, the key here is turn on the back left leg. Now reach from the left heel through the crown of the head and then look up at that top thumb. If that hurts the neck, bring the neck more neutral. Start looking a little bit more towards the right wall. Just one more breath here. Good. Release that hand down to the mat. Let's go ahead and drop that back knee down to the mat. Flatten the back foot. Let's inhale and let's take our hands to our knee to start. So I'm going to walk my foot forward a little bit, just inching it forward. Shaylee, inch yours forward just a touch too. Just walk that foot a little bit forward. There you go. Now, what I want you to do is both hands on the knee, and I want you to drive the knee past the ankle. This is almost the only time I'll tell you to do this. This is a really nice stretch through the left hip flexor, through the right hip socket. Breathe. Let's take 2 more breaths here. One more breath here. Good. Let's back off just a little bit. Let's take the hands to the high. Reach them up high towards the sky. Bend the elbows, open the heart up towards the sky. Breathe nice and easy here. Let's take 2 breaths here. One more big breath here. Good. As you bring your hands into prayer, neutralize your spine. Prayer twist, left elbow, right knee. Breathe. Feel the rotation through. So I'm feeling this right in the outside sweep of this hip socket. Breathe. I've been biking and running a lot lately. Last big breath. Good. Release the hands down to the mat. Let's power up the back leg and step the right foot back to meet the left. We're in plank. Breathe nice and easy here. We're going to be here for about 20 seconds. So I want you just to relax. You're creeping up on halfway. Last 2 breaths. Last 1 breath. Good. With control, lower yourself all the way to the mat. With control, hands are by the sides of the chest. Flatten your feet down onto the mat. Good. Press into the palms and inhale up into a little baby cobra. Lift the heart up with the head, come forward, breathe. Hands are by the chest. And then release down. Turn your cheek to the mat just for a second. Again, inhaling up, little baby cobra. Let the heart come forward, breathe. One more breath. Good, release down, turn your cheek the other way. Press into the hands, let's come back up on to hands and knees here. So exhale into a cat tilt, roll the spine up nice and high, check out your tummy. Inhale into a cow, bring that heart forward. Again, exhale into a cat. And inhale into a cow. Again, exhale into a cat. And inhale into a cow. Good. Come back to neutral spine. Let's extend this right foot straight back towards the back wall. Breathe nice and easy here. So we create heat pretty quick. Shaylee's all ready to shed that 1 layer so she can get into her practice. Breathe. Let's extend the left arm forward. So you might stay here in bird dog. Breathe. This could be all you do. Maybe this back foot's down. 1 more breath here. Good. Drop the left hand down to the mat. Let's take this right foot down to the mat. Peel the right hand high. And then pick that right foot back up. Again, maybe it stays here. Wherever you want to be is fine. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Drop the hand down. Drop that foot down. Keep it long. Walk your hands forward and come into this down dog-ish shape. Breathe. So the left knee's down. The right leg is back and long, and you're trying to take your forehead down towards the mat. Arms are forward towards the front of your mat. 2 big breaths. Good. 1 more breath. Good. Drop the right knee down next to the left, tushes over the knees, and let your heart come down towards the mat, coming into Atta Asana, heart opening pose. Maybe on your forehead, maybe you get to your chin. I'm staying on my forehead right now. Breathe. I'm wiggling my tush a little bit left and right. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath. And let's come back up onto our hands and our knees. Curl the toes under, push up and back, downward facing dog. Let the heels come down towards the mat, pull the belly in tight. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Let's step forward to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. This time, peace fingers, grab your big toes and pull your heart down towards your thighs. If you can't get to toes, get to ankles. Wherever you are is fine. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more breath. And release. Good. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Reach them up high towards the sky. Let's sit down into chair. So you could be a little wider with your stance. There's nothing wrong with that. Over time, you want to start. The big toes can be touching. The heels can be slightly apart. I'm going to turn sideways. So what starts to want to happen is this tush wants to stick back. Tuck that tailbone to neutral and then sit down a little bit more. Now rock back just a touch, trying to get the knees close to over the ankles. You should be able to see your big toe, all your toes. 2 more breath here. Neck is neutral, head is up. If you had a mirror in front of you, you could see your throat. Forward fold, hands down to the mat, all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Good. Big step back with that right foot, right hand to the mat, left hand to the sky. Nice, easy twist. So we're slow and deliberate today. Breathe nice and easy here. So the right hand's about in line with the left ankle. That left knee's going to want to splay out towards the left side. Don't let it, keep it in tight. Once you draw that knee and turn on your right leg, gaze is up if that feels good, or towards the left wall. One more big breath here. Good. Let's drop that hand down to the mat. Drop the right knee down to the mat. Good. Take both hands to the left knee. So I'm a little short here, so I'm just going to wiggle this left foot forward a little bit, flatten the back foot, and then I'm going to just let that front knee go past that front ankle, trying to open up these hip flexors. Lengthen the psoas of that right leg right now, just like we did on the left. 2 more breaths here. Good. If you want to start looking up a little bit, feel the heart start to open, that would be great. 1 more breath. Good. And then let's back it up. Let's take the hands up over the head, lift the heart up, let the head roll back, bend into the elbows, finding a beautiful back bend here. 1 more big breath here. Good. Hands come into prayer. Prayer twist. Right elbow, left knee. Feel the rotation through. Draw the thumbs towards heart center. Spread the back wide. 2 more big breath here. 1 more big breath here. Good. Release the hands down to the mat. Let's power up your back leg. Send your left foot back to meet your right. You're in plank. So we're going to take 2 breaths here in plank. Good. 1 more breath. Good. Chaturanga low push-up. Maybe all the way to the ground. Upward facing dog or baby cobra, and push back to a downward facing dog. 2 big breaths here. So walk that dog out a little bit, bending the left and the right and the left and the right. And then go ahead and drop those knees on down to the mat. Hands and knees. Exhale, cat. I'm going to turn the other way. Inhale, cow. Again, exhale, cat. And inhale, cow. Good. Let's extend this left leg straight back. Point the toes straight down. Right hand comes forward. Breathe. Bird dog. Pull the belly in tight. Again, this back foot could be down to the mat. It could stay up high. Last big breath. Good. Drop the right hand down to the mat. This left foot can come down to the mat. Peel the left hand high. Again, this back foot could be down. Shaylee already took it up. I'm a joiner. We're here. Breathe. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath here. Good. Drop that left hand down. Drop that left foot down. Good. Start walking your hands forward. Keep the leg long. Take your forehead down to the mat. So it's a funky dog, down dog-ish shape. With the right knee down. You're on your forehead. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And drop the left knee down next to the right. Come into puppy pose. Tushes over knees. Should feel a little more open now. Maybe you do come onto that chin. Think about the chest plate driving down towards the ground. Last 2 breaths. Last 1 breath. Good. Walk your hands back. Come back on into table. Curl the toes under and just pick the knees just an inch or 2 off the mat. Breathe nice and easy here. Bear plank. Last 2 breaths. Last 1 breath. Good. Push up and back, downward facing dog. Create length through the spine here. Set the shoulders into the sockets. Good. Inhale, come up high on your tiptoes. Exhale, come down into your heels. Again, inhale, come up high on your tiptoes. And exhale, come down to the heels. Let's take the right foot up high to the sky. Step the right foot forward and through. Back heel spins down, inhaling up into warrior 1. So we're in this beautiful warrior 1 here. Breathe nice and easy. Feel the left hip rotate forward. Draw that right hip back. Bend into your front knee. Good. Let's exhale. Let's swing the arms down and back, chest almost to thigh. Hold it here. Let's extend the arms forward, keeping the angle in the body. Bend your elbows into goalpost arms. Extend the arms forward. And then come up into warrior 1. Let's do that 1 more time. Swing the arms forward, down and back. Extend the arms forward. Bend the elbows, goalpost arms. Extend them forward. Come back, warrior one. Good, let's straighten this front leg. So shorten your stance just a touch. Hands to your hips, square yourself forward. Breathe. So I like to find my hip creases here. From here, I'll hinge over my fingers that are in my hip creases. Maybe I'm here, keeping the length. If I can start to release the hands down towards the ground or a block, then I'll do that. Shaley with ease gets her hands all the way to the ground. I'm working my way there. Maybe I'll get there by the end of this hold. We have a few more breaths here. 2 more big breaths. Good, 1 more big breath. Good. Left hand to the mat or a block. Right hand to the sky going into a revolved triangle. Draw the right hip socket back. Look towards that side wall and breathe. So over time, what's going to happen is that left hand will start making its way over to the right side of the right foot. Shaley got all the way there. Breathe. Now, draw your right hip back, extend the crown of the forehead, then reach up through the right fingertips. Feel your heart square towards the side wall. Just 1 more breath. Let's drop that hand back down. Find that pyramid just for a second. Bend into the front knee. Walk your fingertips forward about a foot and kick up into standing split. Left foot high. Let it go. So I don't care how high your standing split is. Let that foot go as high as it wants to go. Shaley's pretty darn high. Me, I'd be just a touch past parallel right now to the ground. Maybe getting a little higher as I warmed up with these breaths. I want you to visualize where you started, which was warrior one. Big step back, warrior one. Hands go to the high. So we're squared back up towards that front wall. Big inhale here. Exhale the hands down to the mat. Step the foot back. Let's take a vinyasa. High to low push-up. Upward facing dog. Let's roll on back, downward facing dog. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 big breaths. Good. 1 more breath. All right, let's try the other side. Left foot goes high to the sky. Reach up nice and high. So push the mat away from you. Drive that left foot up and back. Step the left foot forward and through. Inhale up into warrior one. So we're squared up towards this front wall. Breathe. Feel the right hip rotate forward. Draw the left hip back. Let's swing the arms down and back. Chest almost to thigh. Extend the arms forward. Nothing else moves. Bend the elbows. Goalpost arms. Extend them forward. And then come up into a perfect warrior one. Again, exhale. Swing the arms down and back. Chest almost to thigh. Extend the arms forward. Let's go goalpost arms. Extend them forward and into warrior one. Breathe. Good. Let's straighten this front leg. Again, shorten your stance just a touch. Hands to your hips. Find those creases. Square your hips forward. Melt down over your fingers all the way down. Melting down. So this side's a little more cooperative than the other side for me. I'm already down to the ground. Let's take a few breaths here. So feel the left hip draw up and back. Feel the right hip come slightly forward and down. So if you feel like the right hip drop below the left, really just draw the left hip socket back. It will stabilize everything. There it is. Good, Shaley. 1 more breath here. Right hand to the mat. Left hand peels the sky going into a revolved triangle. Right hand down, left hand high. Feel the rotation through. Breathe. So again, over time, Shaley gets that hand all the way to the left side of that left foot. Now the key here, reach through the left fingertips and feel the right rib cage draw through. Breathe. Draw the left hip back. 1 more breath. Let's release those hands down to the mat. Good. Bend into the front knee and then kick up standing split as you take your hands about a foot forward. Breathe. Two more big breath here. 1 more big breath here. Again, start visualizing that warrior one. Big step back, warrior one, just where we started. Warrior one, left foot forward. So we're squared up towards that front wall. Big inhale here. Exhale the hands down to the mat. Step the foot back. Let's take a vinyasa. High to low push up. Upward facing dog. And let's roll on back, downward facing dog. Breathe nice and easy here. Body should be good and warm. You should start feeling loose. Let's get some pace to our practice. Right foot high to the sky. Reach up nice and high. Good. Let's step that right foot forward and through. Inhale up into warrior one. Big inhale. Hands come up nice and high. Warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Back wall. Swivel, turn, bend into your left leg. Back wall. Flip the left palm. Reverse the warrior. Let's go extended side angle. Left elbow down to the knee. Right hand up over the head. Let's exhale and swing that left arm down and around and inhaling it right back up towards that back wall. Again, down and around and inhaling it up towards that back wall. This time, down and around as it comes back up, straighten your left leg into triangle pose. Breathe. Hand should be somewhere down below the knee, maybe getting towards the ankle or the foot. One more breath here. Good. Warrior two, still facing the back of the room. Good. Goddess towards the side wall. Toes out, heels in. Little rock left and right. Breathe. Let's go warrior two, front wall. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Extended side angle. Breathe. Again, exhale, swing that arm down and around and inhaling it right back up. Exhale it down and around and inhale it right back up. This time down and around as you inhale it up, straighten your right leg, triangle. Breathe. Look up at that top thumb. Two big breath here. One more breath here. Good. Warrior two. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, stepping back into Vashisthasana. Left hand to the mat, right hand to the sky. So you could stack the feet. You could drop the back knee down to the mat. If you're an advanced practitioner, you know what to do. Maybe toe lock, maybe hover the foot, maybe tree. Wherever you're at. One more big breath here. And let's release the hand down to the mat. Let's take a vinyasa to down dog. Very nice, Shaylee. Shaylee took a beautiful toe lock, but she took her time getting there. She set it up good, and then she goes, I do have that posture in me today. And then she took it. Really nicely done. All right, left foot goes high to the sky. Push the mat away from you. Drive that left foot up and back. Good. Let's step that left foot forward and through. Inhale up, warrior one. So we're going to do a similar flow. It is not going to be the same. Big inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. Back wall, swivel and turn. Let's flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Good. Let's go extended side angle. So far it feels pretty much the same. This time I want to stack the left arm straight up and down on top of the right. Right elbow can stay on this knee. So from here, I want you to start visualizing half moon. So let the weight come forward. You'll bring that back foot slightly forward. Drop the right hand down. Cast that left leg off and find half moon. Holding here for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Good. Step back, warrior 2. Good. Goddess towards the side wall. Little wiggle left and right. Warrior 2, front wall. So flip the palm, reverse the warrior. And extended side angle. Stack the arms straight up and down. So what I do is the first thing I do is I look at the front right corner of the mat. I shorten my stance. I drop this left hand down and I then power into that right leg left leg as I cast that right leg off. Find that half moon. Holding here for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Good. Step back, warrior 2. Fantastic. Flip that palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, stepping back, Vashisthasana. Right hand to the mat, left hand to the sky. So again, set up your side plank with something you know you can do with comfort. Then you can say, maybe I got more. Maybe I'm staying right where I am. Maybe I'm dropping that right knee down to the mat. Shaylee's taking that toe lock again. One more big breath here. Release that hand down. Let's take a vinyasa to down dog. Very well done, guys. So high to low push-up, upward facing dog. Let's roll on back, downward facing dog. Breathe. 2 big breath here. Good. One more breath here. All right, bending the knees, looking forward, hopper step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale the hands up high to the sky, reach them up high towards the sky. Good. Sit down into chair. So tuck that tailbone to neutral. Breathe nice and easy here. Hands are going to come into prayer. Prayer twist, left elbow, right knee. So Shaylee gets that left elbow all the way on the right side of the right knee. She'll draw her thumbs towards heart center and spread her lats wide. So if she thinks lats first and then inner sweep of the chest muscles, that will get you wide all the way through. If that twist is too intense, that left elbow could be between the knees. Good. Last big breath here. Good. Forward fold, hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. All right, let's try the other side. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Sit down into chair. Hands come back into prayer. Let's twist the other way. Right elbow, left knee. So feel that rotation through. Draw your thumbs towards heart center, spread the back wide. Heave your heart towards the side wall, get long tailbone to crown of head. One more big breath here. Good, and forward fold, hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky, and hands come down into prayer. All right, let's play with some balance while we're here. So weight's going to come into your right leg. Left foot's going to go ankle, calf, or groin. I'm going calf today. Breathe nice and easy here. Hands to the high. Set your shoulders down. So I want you to think about that left knee coming up towards your left chest. Pick it up high. Then let the left hand come down and snatch the ankle. Stand up tall. Draw your knees together for a quad stretch. Right hand's high. So snatch that left ankle. Draw your knees together. Good. Start with a little bit of a kick. Feel your back bend. Once you feel the back bend, then start to hinge into that hip socket and tilt. Reach and kick, reach and kick, reach and kick. Head up, heart forward, holding here for 4. Drive that left foot up for 3. Get a little more height for 2. One more breath here, and release. Good. Shake them out. Relax for a second. Breathe. How did that one go? So if it went well, try to mimic it. If something didn't go quite the way you wanted it to, think about, what could I do to make that better? So a lot of times in balance poses, we grip with our toes, and that defeats the balance pose. Relax your foot. Weight shifts in this left foot. Right foot, ankle, calf, groin. Relax and breathe. Hands can come into prayer. Release the hands to the high. Take a couple breaths here. So we're going to keep the hands to the high, and I want you to think about your right knee driving up towards your right rib. Just pick it up high. Hands are still high. Right hand comes down, grabs the right ankle. Left hand stays high. Draw your knees together. Release the quad. Start with a kick, a reach, and a tilt. Drive that toe up and back. Let the heart come forward. Kick, 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 kick. Holding here for 4. For 3. Drive that foot up for 2. Let your heart come forward for 1. And release. Fantastic. Good. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Good. Let's let the hands come down the mat. I just want you to walk your feet back about 2 feet and bend the knees coming into this bear plank. So we were here earlier. So you can work on your jump backs from here. So if I was in a forward fold, keeping your bear plank and look, I would forward fold, and if you just step back a little bit, let the knees drop, then you could just jump back to chaturanga. Good. Upward facing dog, and roll back, downward facing dog. So if that jump back from a forward fold is a little too intense, bend the knees. You'll have to walk the feet back a little bit or the hands forward a little bit. Find that bear plank, and from there, jump back to low push-up, chaturanga. We're going to try that again in a second. Right foot high to the sky. Knee to the nose, round your spine, and extend it back. Good. Knee to the nose, and extend it back. Good. Step the right foot forward and through. Inhale up into high lunge. Right into high lunge. Good. Hands come into prayer. So we talk about this a lot at the studio. Once we initiate the movement, our destination is the posture. We don't stop before the destination. We don't stop after the destination. Warrior 3. Let the weight shift in this right leg. Slowly move towards Warrior 3 and stop at it. Breathe. 2 breaths here. 1 more breath here. Good. Big step back, open up Warrior 2. Flip the right palm, reverse the warrior. Extended side angle. Right into extended side angle. Breathe nice and easy here. Let's drop the left hand down behind the back, take a half bind. Relax. Let your heart square towards the side wall. Extend the crown of the head forward and breathe. If you have a deeper bind, you can take your deeper bind. Shaylee's going to go into full bind. So if I was in this half bind, I would let this right hand find the left and then drop the elbow back in front of the knee. Let this open up. It's all the look and feel of a full bind without the stress on my shoulders. My shoulders are tight. 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath here. Good. Warrior two. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. And warrior two. Straighten your right leg, turn your toes towards your side wall. Hands high. All the way down. Wide leg forward fold. All the way, all the way, all the way down. Let the head reach down to the ground. So the first thing you're trying to do here is see if your head can kiss the mat. So Shaylee's not quite to the ground, but she'll get there in a second. She took her time. So if you rotate your fullest and you're still not quite to the ground, what should you do? Take your feet a smidge wider. If you have an inversion, take it now if you haven't already. I know a bunch of you that I saw on here are already upside down. We have 2 more calm breaths there. Good. Last breath. Headstanders, make your way down. We all meet down in a wide leg forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Inhale to a halfway lift. Left hand below the face, right hand to the high. Left hand down, right hand high. So you should be opening up towards the front of your mat. You probably see the device that we're on. Good. Memorize how this feels. Big inhale here. Exhale that right hand down to the mat. Inhale the left hand to the high. Now square yourself away from that device. Breathe. One more breath here. And release that hand down to the mat. Take your hands to your hips. From your core, push yourself up to a standing position. Good. Turn your right toe towards that front wall. Bend in the knee. Warrior two. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, step that foot back. Let's take a vinyasa. High to low push-up, upward facing dog, and let's roll back to a downward facing dog. Breathe. 2 big breath here. 1 more big breath here. Let's try the other side. Left foot goes high to the sky. Reach it up nice and high. Knee to the nose, round your spine, and extend it back. And again, and extend it back. Good. Step the left foot forward and through. Inhale up, high lunge, right into high lunge. So we were just here on this other side. Good. Hands come into prayer. So again, once you initiate movement, you stop at warrior three. So I start to move, I cast this back leg off, I'm moving, I'm in warrior three. I stopped at the posture. I didn't go past it and have to recorrect. I didn't stop before it and then have to continue again. 2 more breath. Good. 1 more breath. Good. Step back, warrior two. Flip that palm, reverse the warrior. Extended side angle. Good. Half bind. So again, maybe this elbow comes inside the knee and the hand comes here. Maybe this hand finds this right hand behind the back and the elbow comes in front of the knee. Here, head is up, looking towards the sky. Maybe you have that beautiful full bind Shaylee has. She's creating wonderful length. So Shaylee's fallen into a really nice rhythmic breath here. Her inhales, her exhales are all out of her nose. She's controlling her breath to what? Stabilize the fire she's created internally at one level to sustain through the practice. She's not spiking it up and then down. Warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Turn your toes towards the side wall. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. All right. Forward fold all the way down. Nice wide leg forward fold all the way down. Again, let the head come down towards the mat. You inverters, I know who you are. Go ahead and go. Maybe you take a variation from the one you did before. Maybe you're right back into that tripod. Maybe you have straight arms. Maybe you're staying in this beautiful forward fold, feeling rotation through the pelvis. Breathe nice and easy here. Last 2 breaths. Good. Last 1 breath. Good. Headstanders make their way down. We meet down in a wide leg forward fold. So halfway lift, look towards the side wall. So I want you to start to bend your right leg. Keep your left foot in like a warrior two footprint. And then take your left hand below your face, peel the right hand high, twist towards that right side. Good. As we go the other way, bend the left leg, take the right hand down, twist towards that other side. 1 more time, back to the right. So the hand comes close to the foot, maybe comes all the way to the foot. One more time back to the left side. Good. Come back to the center. Hands to your hips from your core. Push yourself up. Good. Warrior 2, front wall. Good. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down, step the foot back. Let's take a vinyasa. High to low push-up. Upward facing dog. And roll back, downward facing dog. All right, so we're going to play with some bear plank variations here. We're not going to be in them very long, but we are going to play. So you're in your down dog. So what I want you to do is start walking the feet forward and bend the knees coming into bear plank. You're here. Good. So from here, think about Malasana, yogic squat. Press into your hands and hop into Malasana. Cool. Breathe. Should have gone pretty well. Good. Drop your hands down and then just back to bear plank. Now to chaturanga. Now back to bear plank. And back to yogic squat. How did that one go? Breathe. We're going to do that one more time, and then I'm going to let you play with crow. Hands down. Good. Bear plank. Chaturanga. Bear plank. Press into the hands, and then back into yogic squat. Good. Breathe. If you want to take crow, release your hands down to the mat and take your crow. Breathe nice and easy here. Let the heart come forward. Good. Rock back, relax for a second, breathe. So if you notice, Shaylee uses a block. She totally doesn't need it, but it gives her comfort and confidence to do it. She almost never touches it, but it gives her a reference point of where to stop. So if you need a trick like that to help you find the posture, that's awesome. Let's try it one more time. Crow. So the knees come up high to the arms. The tush goes high to the sky. The weight shifts forward. Feel your tush reaching up as you press into the hand. Bring your big toes to touch. For 3, for 2, for 1. Make your way back through a vinyasa to down dog. So that could be a jump back, float back, step back. Breathe. Two big breath here. One more breath here. All right, right foot goes high to the sky. Point the toe, roll the hip open, and bend the knee. If you want to flip your dog this morning, go ahead and drop that right foot down. Pick the right hand up, let the head roll back. Find a beautiful arcing back bend here. Lift the heart up. Good. Come back to a down dog split. Step the right foot forward and through. Let's go right into warrior 2. Right into your warrior 2. So what I want you to do is flip the palm and reverse the warrior. Take the left hand behind the back. Find your right hip with the left hand. Good. Come back to warrior 2, but keep the left hand where it is. This is your right hand. Let the weight shift in. So I bring the left foot slightly forward. I start dropping the right hand down, finding half bound, half moon. If I feel good, I look to the side wall and bring my right hand to my heart. If you want to keep your fingertips on the ground, keep them on the ground. For 3, for 2, for 1. Good. Step back, warrior 2. Good. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down both sides of your right foot. Drop your left knee down to the mat. Half or full split here, guys. So Shaylee has a beautiful full split. She takes her time, though, getting there. She didn't just drop down into it. She walked herself into it slowly. If you're in that half split, it would be right foot straight. You might just be here, heart forward. You might start to bring the heart down, draw the right hip back. You might think about the right chest plate coming to your right thigh. 2 more breath here. Good. 1 more breath here. All right, let's bend into that front knee. Power up your back leg. Send your right foot back to meet your left and take a vinyasa to downward facing dog. Breathe nice and easy here. 2 more breath. Good. 1 more breath. All right, left foot goes high to the sky. Point the toe, roll the hip open and bend the knee. If you're flipping that dog, drop it on down. Pick the left hand up. Find a beautiful arcing back bend. Breathe. Let the head roll back. So Shaylee just makes some circles with that shoulder to let it open. She let her head drift back. So her heart is open. It's going towards the wall in front of her. Her pelvis is driving up. Come back to a down dog split. Step that left foot forward and through. Right into warrior 2. So we're on this other side. Breathe. Let's flip the palm. Reverse the warrior. Right hand drifts to the left hip this time. Keep that right hand where it is. Bring that left hand forward. Shorten your stance a little bit. Let the weight shift into the left leg. Cast your right leg up. Finding half bound, half moon. And then bring the left hand to the heart. Breathe. Holding here for 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Step back, warrior 2. Good. Flip the palm. Reverse the warrior. Cartwheel the hands down both sides of that left foot. Drop the left knee down to the mat. Straighten your right leg. Half or full split. So you don't get bonus points for attempting a full split that you did not do properly. You get huge bonus points for doing a proper half split. So just breathe nice and easy here. We have a few more breaths. Last breath. All right, bending into that front knee, power up your back leg. Send your left foot back to meet your right, and let's take a vinyasa to downward facing dog. All right, bending the knees, looking forward, hop or step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale the hands up high to the sky. Good, sit down into chair. Good. Come up onto the balls of feet and let your tush come down towards your heels. So you might be setting up and going into side crow. So right elbow comes across. Maybe you're just what I'm playing with here, creating rotation. Other way, Shaylee. Maybe the hands are dropping down to the ground. You pick that tush up and you find side crow. Maybe you're just creating rotation through the torso. Nice, Shaylee. Beautiful. Trust it. Fantastic. And let's release back to center. So you're back here. My heels are off the mat. Again, I start to rotate here. If I was good and warm, I could get this elbow across, get my hands down, and probably take side crow. I'm not good and warm, so I'm just staying here, creating rotation. Shaylee's going to bring her heart forward and take side crow. You guys might be somewhere between the two of us. You might be rocking it with split legs. 1 more breath here. Good, and come back to the center. Feet down to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Reach them up way up high to the sky. Hands come down into prayer. All right, so we're going to take another round of dancer. So I got a lot of different levels on that screen in terms of yogis that are with us today. So I'm going to give you some yogi leeway here to do what makes sense for your body. I'm going to go into standing bow. If you want to play with me, go into that. If you want to go into standing bow, into rotation, into double grab chapasana, you may do that. All right, left hand, left ankle, right hand high. So we're here. Breathe. We start to reach and kick. This right hand comes back. I find this left foot with 2 hands. And then I kick, finding standing bow. Head up, heart forward. If you want to start to rotate open, you can rotate open. If you want to stay in standing bow, stay in standing bow. Hold it here for 3. If you just want to take dancer, just take dancer. For 2, for 1, and release. Good. Let's try the other side. All right. Right hand, right ankle, left hand's high. Reach and kick and find, not to rush. Drive that toe up and back. Let the heart come forward. Again, if you want to go into standing bow, take standing bow. If you want to rotate open, rotate open. Holding for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Fantastic. Let's inhale the hands up high to the sky. Let's exhale, forward fold all the way, all the way, all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, bend the knees, make your way back through a vinyasa to downward facing dog. All right, let's go right foot high to the sky. Take the right knee to the right wrist. Let's go pigeon on that right side, right into resting pigeon. We're going to be here about 1.5 minutes. So walk your hands forward and down and find your resting pigeon. When you're ready, release the head down towards the mat and breathe. Can you find ease here? Reach through your left toe and draw your left hip socket down. Try to wiggle your right foot forward and try to get your right shin as parallel to the front of the mat as you can. Feel engagement into the hip socket, then take the stress out of the shoulders. Breathe nice and easy here. Find your calm. Have you found some calm here? Is there a place that is particularly tight? Take some love, some attention, some breath to that area and try to calm it down. You just got a few more breaths here, like 5 or 6 more breaths. Can you create length through the spine? Last 2 breaths. Last 1 breath. All right, let's walk your hands back towards your hips, finding a little back bend. If you want to bend the knee and grab the ankle, bend the knee, grab the ankle, kicking into a back bend. So maybe you grab that foot with 2 hands. Yeah, let's do that. So let's do a bow pigeon. So Shaylee grabbed it with both hands. Now kick it away from you. Kick it away towards the back wall. Let your heart open. Let that foot draw your shoulders back. 1 more breath. Release the hands down to the mat. Curl the left toe under. Send the right foot back into a down dog split. Shake the right leg out, shake the right leg out, shake the right leg out. And then put it on down when you're ready. Take a second here, gathering yourself up. Let's take the left foot high to the sky. Reach it up nice and high. Take the left knee to the left wrist. Let's go pigeon on that left side. Right into resting pigeon on that left side. Walk your hands forward and down. Breathe nice and easy here. Again, we're going to be here about 1.5 minutes. You're already about 15 seconds into it, so just relax, breathe. Can you find the calm here? Can you relax down onto the mat? You got about 5 more breaths here. Good. Last 3 breaths. All right, when you're ready, walk your hands back towards your hips, finding a little back bend here. If you want to bend the knee and grab the ankle, bend the knee, grab the ankle, kicking into a back bend. So maybe again, take both hands back. So for this bow, you want to think, can I drive this right foot towards the back wall, let my heart open, lift the head up just a little bit. Maybe it's neutral. Maybe it's starting to drift back a little bit more. Feel the heart open. 1 last breath. Release the hands down to the mat. curl the right toe under, send the left foot back to down dog, split, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, and put it on down. All right, bending the knees, looking forward. Let's jump all the way through onto our tush, both feet forward, all the way down onto our tush, both feet forward. Remove the flesh from the sits bones, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale the hands up high to the sky. Forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Let your heart melt down to your thigh. Breathe nice and easy here. Create length. Inhales create length through the spine. Exhales create rotation through the pelvis. Breathe nice and easy here. You got about 3 or 4 more breaths here. So we're just relaxing into this posture, creating length. Allow yourself to find that length. The body should have relaxed now. Can you create more length, more rotation? Last 2 breaths. Last 1 breath. All right, and let's come back up. Good, draw your left foot in the groin, right foot stays long. All right, square yourself up towards that foot, and forward fold towards your right foot. Breathe. Melt down over that thigh, breathe nice and easy here. Think about your right chest plate coming down towards your right thigh, the crown of your head coming towards your toe. Breathe nice and easy here. Two more breath here. 1 more breath here. And let's come up. Good. Open up that left foot like a hurdler going over a hurdle. So those of you that have an advanced practice, you know where to go from here. In the beginning ones, Shayla's going to show it for a second. This right elbow into the whole right shin is going inside of the right shin. Left hand goes up over the head, reaching towards the toe. It could be here. From here, if you can grab the foot, grab the foot. Shaylee's going to bring her right hand across her body and grab her left hip. And now, she's got this beautiful thing where she'll just straighten out this back leg and go into a floor compass. There it is. Breathe. Really nice, Shaylee. 2 more breath here. 1 more breath here. And let's come up. Good. Swing your left foot over your right knee. Big swing that left foot over the right knee. Inhale the right hand high to the sky. And let's twist. Right elbow drops across the left knee. Left hand comes behind the back, sitting up nice and tall. Create rotation. Grow long from the tailbone to the crown of the head, looking over your back shoulder. Feel yourself create length through the spine. Create rotation through. Last 2 breaths. Good. Last breath. Let's counter twist back the other way. If you want to take a baby hopper, you could. If you just want to counter twist, just counter twist. Well done. Good. Let's come back to the center. Release that left foot forward. Draw the right foot into the groin. Good. Forward fold towards your left foot this time. Breathe. Let's take a few breaths here. Last 2 breaths. Last 1 breath. Good, and let's come up. This time I want Shaylee to set up towards the side wall. Shaylee, take your left foot towards that wall and open up your right leg like a hurdler. So I want you to see how we play with this to start. So here's the beginning. Left forearm inside of left shin, right hand up over the head. This is where she started. Then she got to the foot. Once she had that, she said, oh, my left hand can come to my right hip. So now she's here. Now, watch what she does with her back leg. She's going to think warrior 2 foot to finish off and turn on that right quad. There it is. Beautiful, Shaylee. Breathe. Floor compass. 1 more breath here. So you could have stopped anywhere along that spectrum for you. And let's come up. Thank you, Shaylee. That was beautifully done. All right, let's swing both feet forward and take that right foot over the left. Inhale the left hand to the high. Let's twist towards the right wall. Drop the elbow across. Inhale, grow long through the spine. Exhale and twist. Again, inhale, grow long through the spine. Exhale and twist. Good. Let's counter twist back the other way. Nice easy rotation back towards the other wall. If you want to take a baby hopper or the floating hopper, you can take that. If not, just counter twist. One more breath. Let's come back to the center. Good. Both feet forward. Let's do one more Paschimottanasana. Big inhale, hands high. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Let your heart come down towards your thighs. Breathe nice and easy here. Create rotation through the pelvis, length through the spine. You should be coming up where the body says, okay, we're going to ease into this a little bit more. Let the body ease into it more. Create your length. And let's come up. All right, make your way all the way onto your back, all the way onto your back, all the way onto your back. When you get to your back, I want Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together, knees out nice and wide. Let's take 3 or 4 breaths here in Supta Baddha Konasana. Just let the hips open up, one hand to the heart, one hand to the tummy, and breathe. All right. Feet go flat down on the mat, hands by your side for bridge. Hands can be up over the head for wheel. We're going to do 2. Choice is yours, bridge or wheel. Take your posture. Breathe nice and easy here. One more breath here. And then release down. Windshield wiper your knees, left and right and left and right. Last one, guys. Bridge or wheel. Go ahead and take it. Once you get up, I want you to take 4 or 5 breaths in your bridge or your wheel. Choice is yours. And then release down. Windshield wiper those knees, left and right and left and right. All right, you have a little time here. If you want to take an inversion, go ahead and take an inversion of your choice. So maybe that's legs up the wall. Maybe that's going into shoulder stand from plow. Maybe that's a headstand. Choice is yours. Breathe nice and easy here. Let's take a few more breaths here. You got about another 20 seconds. So just relax in whatever posture you're in. Create length. Find your ease. Last 3 breaths. Last 2 breaths. All right, let's make our way down. Maybe your feet go back over the head into plow. Maybe you hit child's pose. We're all going to meet on our backs when we're ready. So when you're ready, make your way onto your backs and breathe. So once you roll forward 1 vertebrae at a time and find your backs from plow, or you get there from child's pose, hands up underneath the tush, lift the heart up, let the head roll back. Let's find fish. Lift the heart up, breathe. Create length here. And then let's release down. If you want to take a happy baby, you could bend the knees and grab the outsides of the feet, pull the knees down towards the armpits. If you'd rather take a twist, you could drop both knees to the right, take 4 or 5 breaths in a twist, and then you could drop them to the left, take 4 or 5 breaths there. If you're in that happy baby, maybe you straighten one leg then the other. If you're in that twist, make your way to the other side. And let's come back to the center, releasing out, finding final relaxation, Shavasana. So relax down onto the mat. Let the hands drop down by your sides. If there's any final adjustments you need to make them now. If not, make your way to Shavasana. So yesterday was an odd day. I ran up to teach the class. My computer was still figuring out all this transferring of data it was doing because I was trying to get all of my videos off my computer because it was bogging it down. So they were going onto the cloud. So I didn't want to disrupt it, so I left it. And I came up here and I tried to log on with my phone, and the link didn't work. So then I pulled up my tablet, and then I had to fix my web page and create a new link and a new webinar. And I finally got everything up and running about 2 minutes before the class was starting and people started getting in. And we actually made it. Now, I could have gone one of two ways there. Sometimes when something goes crazy, I get all stressed out and flustered, and I'm just like, forget it. But Stephanie was here with me, and Stephanie's a good bud, and she just calmly was saying, what do you need me to do? And she helped me figure out a couple things. And more than anything else, she was just very calm and supportive during a very stressful time as I was trying to get this stuff up, because I knew there was going to be a bunch of people trying to log on. So we got up, we taught the class, and it was great, and I think it actually was a good class, and then I went to look for the recording, and lo and behold, it didn't record. So I lost the class, but I got to teach the class, and there was about 20 people or so in the class. And I'm sure there was a bunch that didn't get in there because of the link was wrong in the beginning. But by staying calm, I was able to edit my web page from my tablet, get everything up and running on my phone, and still teach a class and have some fun. So the next time you get in a situation where you're trying to do something, especially when you're trying to do something nice for someone, where it's just going the wrong way, calm yourself down. I promise you, if you calm yourself down and make the best out of whatever that situation is, the person you're doing it for will appreciate it. But if you keep trying to make it what you thought it was going to be, if I had to make it where I had the high def, and I had the right recording, and I had this and I had that, and nothing else was acceptable, I wouldn't have had fun last night. So as the class started, I made a decision that since my world was turned kind of upside down, I started off everything on the left side last night, and I never do that. I embraced that it was going to be different. So sometimes you just gotta go with the way things are. Let's bring some attention back to our fingers and our toes. Pull the knees into the chest when you're ready and give them a hug, rolling to your left side, and then push to a seated position facing the front of the room. Hands come into prayer at heart center. So that's kind of like how your practice can be. If you decide that I can only do that side crow with split legs or it's a failure, well, you might have a lot of days that are a failure. But if you come into it and say, I'm going to take that side crow prep today and rock it, and then the next time you go, oh, maybe I can start to get the weight into the hands and shift forward. Maybe both feet are coming off the mat. Then all of a sudden, one day, unexpectedly, if you've never split your legs, you'll split your legs with ease because you go with the flow. You stay within your practice. Thumbs come to the third eye as we bow forward. Namaste. Thank you all for joining us today. I'd like to thank my good buddy Shaylee for coming in. She's been a great resource to come up and help us make this feel kind of like a teaching class, and she has a beautiful practice to watch. All right, until we see each other in the studio, hopefully real soon. Namaste.